study this science which has got law. There is no other science in the whole world which defines how a patient has to get cured, how the symptoms have to go. So that's why homeopathy is the only one which cures conformably to nature. Even in such cases as are in acute. This is acute or chronic? It's an acute, no? What we saw just now, the burns, it's an acute emergency. But there also you have to see law of cure. Anyway, observe along with the other symptoms those relating to the changes in the state of mind and disposition. Again, he says whether it is acute or chronic, you have to say this, that see his disposition. You cannot give a nakswamika to a calm and quiet person. You cannot give pulsatillar to an angry person. This he has written in footnote number 121. Footnote number 121 is given. Aphorism is 212, and footnote number is 121. Next, please. So he sent me this photograph. Go ahead, please. This was the state. This is the same thing which I just now mentioned. 211 and 203. That it is a state of disposition which chiefly determines. Next, please. So I told him to ring up. Okay, from this I found that he was quite well built, sturdy, neck was thick, right eye was most affected. Can you see that? I asked for direct phone talk with him and he talked to me from the hospital. It was a very funny conversation. Next. I said, how are you? Patient says, I am fine. I said, am I talking to the patient? Yes. I am fine. You are in the hospital, yet you say you are fine. Yeah. Do you have any complaint? Patient, no. बोलते जितना पूछते हैं उतना ही जवाब. Do you have any pains? No. Then I was at pains to ask him further questions. क्या पूछे इसको? So what I could gather from his telephonic talk was that his talk was short and to the point. He did not elaborate on anything. There was no distinct reluctance also in answering. ऐसे नहीं था कि he was angry. Shut up, no, I don't want to answer. Get lost. He doesn't know me, isn't it? So there was no distinct irritability. There was no weeping or helpless feeling. He was not impatient. He had all the confidence that he will be fine. And he did not like troubling others. He did not complain about anything. I could roughly infer that this constitution is an introverted, non-complaining, contented and has a lot of patience. पढ़ा है, ठीक है, डॉक्टर को ममता करने दे. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, क्या? Why should we be worried? You should be worried, no? The patient thinks that others should be worried. Next, please. So patient, I have pains, but I can bear them. I have no major problems as such, and don't worry, I'll be fine. He's telling me, don't worry, I'll be fine. He talked to me from hospital as if nothing was wrong with him. I asked his friend to tell me his life story. He was a very quiet person, not married, not many friends, a very inquisitive mind, and that's why he was quite serious about science. He did not like asking for favors from his friends or anyone, and he was not at all interactive, as we saw. He had no wants, but he was a very sensitive person. So, sensitive person, but no wants. Me bara, maja life bara. He was never near to anyone as he was afraid of being hurt. His nature, mind and disposition had not changed much after this accident. And he was as calm, cool as he was in his normal life. No, never anxious nor nervous. So, introverted, sensitive patient, content with himself, scientific bent of mind, thermally hot and thirsty. Content with himself, I tried to open up and I found, next please. These are the remedies, causticum, cicuta, ledum, maxal and many others. So what is the remedy here? Very introverted, sensitive, maxal. But we have to rule out the others. Next please. So, contented with himself, causticum. He was not, causticum is a Kali and mostly quarrelsome, revolting, active, restless, or startling like Kali. So he was not like that. Causticum ruled out. He was not contemptuous like Cicuta. Cicuta is sad after, would have been sad after the accident with anxiety about future. But there was no anxiety about the future. He would have avoided sight of people and closed the doors. But this was not happening. Neither he was contemptuous and abrupt in talk. Cicuta was ruled out. Next. Ledum has a disgust to everything and he would have refused to answer questions. Thrown out. Ledum is so angry, he also throws out his dearest friends out of the room. He is restless and wants to pace the floor and complains of coldness of affected parts with desire for cold fermentation, all of which was conspicuously absent. Next please. Then Manianthus has a forsaken feeling, homesick and feeling that no one is caring for me or looking after me. Here he was, maje mein, just lying down there, not bothered. There's also icy coldness in spots, generalized of whole affected part like ledum and not generalized. But the ledum is cold in the whole part. Here it is in spots. Only Maxal was remaining and we gave Maxal 200. Next please. The sulfur, inquisitive mind and the contentment of magnesium. One dose was advised somewhere in November or December of that month. It was advised to report within 2 hours. I said, within 2 hours you let me know what happens. Sir, 2 hours? How can I tell you in 2 hours, sir? Nothing is going to happen. I said, just report to me in 2 hours. Homeopathy takes not more than 15-20 minutes to start working in acute cases, and 2 hours is a big thing. I said, oh, 2 hours, ठीक है, 1 hour. So, let us see what happens in 2 hours. 2 hours. What change do you observe? Right eye has opened? Yes. Right eye. Okay, magnesium is which side? Left or right? Right side.
Right.
So, that is open, which was closed, which has been opened now. And what else do you see? Do you see the blisters?
Yes.
So here charred black. Now blisters have come. Where from the blisters have come? How come the blisters have come there? And what else do you find here? Huh? Yeah? Oxygen is? Means what?
He's breathing on his own.
Lungs and the respiratory tract is better. Now respiratory tract is better means what? The inflammation inside is gone. The effusion which was there inside the lungs and the respiratory tract is gone. Where has it gone?
To the skin.
From inside to outside. So why is he feeling relief here? Because the inner inflammatory condition is gone and the vesicles have come on the epidermis, which is lesser important. From more important to lesser important. So he starts breathing freely. Next please. So you are right. Yes, same thing, right? Next. So inflammation in respiratory tract, externalized to the epidermis, inside to outside, demonstrating one of the limbs of law of cure. Then 3 days. After 3 days, he gave me what do you observe? हाँ? 3 दिन में क्या फर्क है?
Swelling reduced.
Is there any blackness there? No blackness. What else is not there?
Blisters.
Huh?
Blisters.
Blisters have gone. Where have the blisters gone? Go ahead.
एकदम परवापेक्षा किती 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 टक्के फरक म्हणजे जास्त फरक हाताची मुवमेंट वगैरे करून टाकतो सगळं.
Can you see the blisters on the hand?
आणि हातात
Can you see the blisters on the hand? Arms? Yes. From face to the arms. Now in 3 days. Next.
तुका संडास झालो.
Good stools, everything is fine. One current next now. Then we took a yes. This is third day. See the blisters, you can see there, and whole legs are completely charred and with
जरा पायाचे फोड करून जरा
see the blisters down there. Now here, who told the body to follow the law of cure? See that? Good. First to heal will be the upper, then to heal will be the lower. Next. See this close up of his legs. Legs are
तब्येतीविषयी काय वाटतं?
face.
जरा जोरात मस्त वाटतंय.
कसं वाटतं? मस्त वाटतं, मस्त.
परवापेक्षा आता किती 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 टक्के फरक म्हणजे जास्त फरक.
See, 70 to 80% better. 80% बरं आहे. काय बरं आहे 80%? That is the contentment of Maxwell talking.
संडास झालो. सकाळी
So this we already discussed. So what did we observe here? Observation, face blisters are gone, both extremities blisters are seen, breathlessness is better. So what are the gradients now at work? Above, downwards, center to periphery. This is demonstrating the law of cure in progress. Next please. 1st December this happened. 16th February was our camp. As I told you that we are having these free Hope for the Hopeless camps all over India. One of them is in Goa, where he came to see us. I had not seen, I had only seen this. I could not recognize that fellow. You want to see him? How he look? There. Only 2 months. No blemishes, no scars, no antibiotics, no local application, nothing. Only on 1 dose of magnesium sulfate. The difference between life and death is only 1 minimal dose. Show us the whole body. Came to the camp to show us. Color has changed. Only something on the extremities, both extremities. Yes, go ahead. Only blemish is to remain was his legs. That's all. The whole body healed itself in most natural way with one dose of magnesium sulfate. Okay. Okay. Don't have a delay. So you see, in acute emergencies also, you have to see the law of cure. Whether it's going from above downward, inside out, and from more important organ to lesser important. Similarly now, there is another case where this child's face got burned. This child was about 12, 13 years old and he went to pick up a cracker in Diwali and the cracker burst on his face. So when it burst on the face, came onto the face, he was wearing specs. And his specs broke because of the vibration or whatever it is. And the whole thing got burned. He was rushed to the hospital. Let us see what happened. Go ahead. See, this is his face when he got burned. But he did not come to me at this stage. His father is a doctor and took him to the hospital and he got his treatment done there. Next. And what is the treatment there? Local application. See the face, eyes, everything completely inflamed. Just stop. Surprisingly, the left eye and the conjunctiva inside was not that badly damaged. Can you see that? It was not badly damaged. Why? Because perhaps his specs protected it. If the specs had protected him, very slight left-sided inflammation is there. Now, what happened was after the treatment there, next please, the treatment given was soprotule, antibiotics and soprotule. And this soprotule suppressed the external epidermal reaction. Mind you, suppression is very dangerous. People, allopathic doctors don't understand that they are pushing things inside. Inflammation is soric defense and has to exist, but they try to suppress it with soprotule, and what happened was all the inflammation went inside the eye and his inner eye got damaged. What you call as limbal ischemia occurred. The epidermis inside, epidermal, the choroidal plexus also got inflamed and he lost a part of the vision from left side. Next please. It was improved, but inflammation traveled inside. This is soric defense, and later it went to limbal ischemia, total epithelial ischemia, psychosis, and then scarring. So, first inflammation is sora, this grayish green, greenish blue shows that there is no blood. Ischemia, this is psychosis. Inflammation is soric. Ischemia is psychosis. And finally scarring, syphilis. Every disease has got these three stages. Anything if you get hurt anywhere, first there is inflammation, then there is induration, and then there will be destruction.